Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, I go by the name of Caution Mr. 700. We're reporting live from Thugs Mansion, aka AllOva Media Studios, live from Dallas, Texas. I got my guy Sage in the building for sure. It's been a minute. He in the cut as usual. I gotta get you a mic, Sage. Is that mic plugged up over there?
No idea.
Take that seat, Sage. You can take that seat. Just swing the mic around, bro. I gotta hear you too. Yeah, man. You may have to lift it up or something, but it'll hear you. Let me make sure it's up. Can you test it one time? There you go.
1 2 1 2.
We got my brother Sage in the building. We got a special guest though, man. We got an out-of-towner. You know we love when the out-of-towners come in, man. And one thing I want to say before I even introduce my brother, even though he is on camera right now, when you niggas got people that come from out of town and you want a representation of what hip hop is, make sure you tap people in with the right people so they know where they going, know what they doing, they get a proper understanding of what goes on, man. But we got the brother Focus the Truth in the building. What's the deal, bro?
Yes, sir. I'm happy to be here, man. Thank you for having me, yo.
And let people know where you from, my G.
Queens, New York, man.
What's
the
the
greatest
fuck
place
I'm
in the world.
Jamaica Queens at that, facts.
Specifically. Springfield Gardens if you want to get really
Let them know, man.
Word up.
And I think you the second artist. The first artist Sage brought on was from New York too, man. Y'all niggas taking over the spot.
Notes 82, the rapper from Brooklyn, yeah.
Yeah, man. And for me, this is a big deal because, like, even though I'm from Compton, California, I've always had this huge affinity for New York and hip hop in New York, bro.
I can tell.
And I don't think that you can possibly say that you love hip hop and not understand the significance that New York has had on it. So being an artist, a rapper from New York, and making the type of music that you make, right? How do you feel like your representation of what New York hip hop is and like how it's affected you in your career? Like how big of an influence has that played since you've maneuvered your way through?
I feel like I'm just a New York artist. Like I lived a bunch of places. It always turns out, you an East Coast rapper, your style, whatever. And this is just what I grew up on. It ain't
right.
I chose to be like, I'm gonna be East Coast rapper. Mm-hmm. Shout out to my brother Ayo the Don. That's like a heavy inspiration in my creative ability. He's like super enveloped in, like back in the day, Wu-Tang, Prodigy, Mobb Deep, and that's where I got a lot of my inspiration from. So, that's just how we learned how to rap. So
which borough got the hardest rappers though?
Queens. Come on, that's not even a real question, man. We got Nas, Prodigy.
I gotta ask. You know what I'm saying?
A Cool G, whoever. You go ahead and name them.
It gets stupid when you think about it. Like, I have to ride with you. I think it's competitive, but if I'm going with my favorites and like who had the biggest impact on me, I'm going Queens.
Me too.
You know what I'm saying? I'm even like a huge 50 Cent fan, bro. Like I'm one of them niggas that'll put 50 in my top 10 all time and not feel no way about it. You know what I'm saying? Like I will, just because I had never seen, and this is again my affinity for New York and hip hop. Like when Get Rich or Die Trying came out, I'd never seen a New York artist have that impact on the West Coast that way. And we talking about, I done been through the Jay-Z and the Biggie and the Fabulous and all the niggas that had mainstream success, the Ja Rules and every Busta Rhymes. I remember when Get Rich or Die Trying came out and one of the toughest niggas from my neighborhood, shout out to Clues. The nigga walked right up to us and was like, "Hey, this a real nigga right here." I was just like, "Who the fuck is 50 Cent?" Who the fuck is 50 Cent to where this nigga ain't even from here? He got Dr. Dre on the beats. It was set up so magnificently, and I think it was kind of the same impact that the Chronic had back in the day on hip hop when it dropped too. So I felt that connection in the two of it. But honestly and truly, man, like I just told you, I saw you on the Currency tour. Shout out to you doing multiple dates on that shit. Shout out to Dan Green and Clockwork and everything that comes with that.
Clockwork Media, man. Dan, what up?
Talk about your moves with that, bro. You out here putting in work on the tour scene, actually moving and shaking. Your set is incredible. So just talk about how that's been, man, and having the ability to do that.
It's been a blessing, bro. I ain't even gonna lie to you. I ain't where I want to be at all.
Right.
But we thank God for everything and all the opportunities. Right. It's a blessing. But yeah, man, it's been dope opportunities. I was on tour with Currency this year. I was on a tour at Rome Streets. I did that with him in Europe. Yeah. I was just came back from Cali with Conway. We did Vegas, San Diego.
Oh, I know, that was crazy.
Man, that was definitely dope. I stayed at LA, fucked around. So just having an opportunity to be in front of these artists who's in this lane and tap into their audience and get more fans and do what I do has been a blessing. It helps me with my craft, just the confidence being on stage, knowing that I could perform in front of different people. Like when I went to Currency show in Canada, I didn't know a person. I went there by myself. Like literally, I'd never been to Canada. And then by the time I left, I had a bunch of new friends, followers, connections, network. I'm about to go back there next week. So it's like, you know, just spreading the word and doing what I do best.
Facts. All right, I'm gonna ask you a few questions since you well traveled, bro. Now, you from New York, and I know you got your favorites and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? So we're going to go food first. Who got the best food when you traveling out here?
Oh, man. Who has
Come on, bro.
best food? That's a wild question. You should have told me these questions before.
So just give me something that you remember, bro, on the road. Yeah.
Shit. I'm biased, man. I love London, so I'm just going to say London. I don't even think their food is the greatest, but
just the vibe of it. Gotcha. Who do you feel like, what's the place that you feel like had like the dopest hip-hop scene or like embraced what you do the most when you got there?
Europe and Canada.
Europe and Canada.
So I mean that's mad general, but London for sure. Germany was
more so than the States.
Hell yes, but like lyric driven hip hop, what we do, Europe, because one. I don't know. I just feel like they appreciate what
we spoiled. We are spoiled.
I gotta.
You know, like niggas gonna listen to, and there's nothing wrong with this. Niggas in America listen to Future, Thug, or whatever. You know what's relevant. But in Europe, like you get the older acts. De La Soul is going out there still touring. They appreciate that way more. So a nigga come on there rapping some shit, and it's like some real lyric driven shit. They gonna appreciate it.
I definitely can testify that. I don't know if that freestyle is still up. The one on YouTube.
Yeah, that was like 2013.
So when he left, I know Focus since 2006. Like when I first built my music studio in Queens, he's one of the first artists that ever came to record with me. Gotcha. And we've just been cool ever since. Worked on millions of projects, it feels like at this point. And I remember when he went to London, to add to his point, I didn't know when he was coming back. I just knew he was out there. His brother Ayo was still, recording with me and everything. He told me he's out there, whatever. And I saw this freestyle that it was like a cypher type freestyle that he did. So all these dudes is rapping, right? And when it gets to Focus, they all look at him like a fan. Like we was all rapping and it was all cool, but now the real guy is here. The real guy that we actually want to be like is here. And I told Focus that I was like, yo, I peeped that instantaneously. And I was like, that level of authenticity. I mean, it is. He's born and bred in Queens. Like you trying to be this, you know what I'm saying? Like what he is effortlessly. You know what I mean?
That speaks to the impact that hip hop has on just culture in general. I was gonna say American culture, but that's a wash. Everywhere in general, the way the impact that we have, right? Because if you see it authentically, then you know to step out of the way and allow for what we do to be done. You know what I'm saying? So but that makes sense though. If you talk about scenes that embrace you more, they don't get it as much. And then a lot of the shit over there is they probably get tired of the shit like we get tired of what's over here. Another thing. Here's another question.
Let's go.
Okay. Sneaker culture. Best sneaker culture you go. Who has the best sneaker culture out of all the places that you done been?
I'm gonna go New York.
New York?
Yeah,
it's gotta be the New York area.
Outside of my city.
It's gotta be the New York area. Like that makes sense. I think anywhere up north, you know what I'm saying, depending on what drops, who gets what sooner. You know what I'm saying? That's usually how that's based on.
Got the Off-White 5s, my favorite Jordans.
Facts.
Word.
Talk about some of your collaborations, man, and things that you've done since you've been in it, man. I know you move around a lot. You work with a lot of people, just so people can know that don't know you necessarily. Talk about some of the things that you've been into notably.
I mean, so I work with like a lot of the home team shit. My brother Ayo the Don but I mean, people that people would know, like Tony Ayo. I have a song called North Side to South Side with him on my Immortal project. I did some shit with Styles, We All In. He's on that same project. I just seen him last week at the West Side shit. That was love.
That's dope.
I got some more stuff that's coming
on the way.
I don't want to put it out there
just yet. So motherfuckers know, man. Like
but we
and even just like I just told him, and just briefly to talk about it, I don't want to hard point it too much, but shit, I at one of the shows he was at, bro, didn't know me at all. This is the first time we ever talking.
Facts.
But I seen him in Houston and he performed in front of a packed out crowd in Houston, some straight raw uncut, the shit that you look for, that shit, you know what I'm saying? And the DJ from Houston gave bro a glowing review, you know what I'm saying? Like while he's performing, like I wish I still had the footage, bro, but like he literally performing and you can hear the DJ in the background giving him his props because of how he's doing what he's doing. He hits the stage with aggression, and just the music, bro. Like it's like a menacing pace to you. You know what I'm saying? Like back and forth. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But you gotta be that way, man. So talk about some of your influences, you know what I'm saying, that kind of got you to where you are now and like kind of made you the MC that you are.
I would say a lot of people, man, but a lot of people from like the golden era, 2000s era,
right?
Nas, Jay-Z, Beanie Siegel, Jadakiss, but even like the blog era rappers, I don't want to discount it.
Facts.
And then a lot of niggas my age too, but still the J. Cole's, Kendricks, Drake's, Wiz Khalifa's, all of these guys, man, everybody, even to now, the Griselda guys, I listen to a lot of them, Stove God, Conway, Benny,
Facts.
you know, everybody, man, just seek inspiration from all that, but a lot of the cloth comes pretty much from lyric driven MCs, man.
Yeah. I think that's a big deal nowadays is because there's a clear line between, you know, the difference in the lyricism and then just music. Yeah. Like we just make music. And I don't even consider it like you can say it's rap because you're rapping. Yeah. But I think if we really get down to the true definition of what MCing is, there's a line there. You know what I'm saying? And so I always try to, you can like what you like. But I guess I'm of an older generation too. And so when we talk about like listening to current rap music, bro, there's a few niggas, shout out to JID, shout out to certain niggas that still do it. You know what I'm saying? Like I can get in certain pockets, but I'm still going back to all the people you just named if something is coming out because I'm so accustomed to it. You know what I'm saying? Like that's just kind of what it is. Talk about your most recent music, man. What's your most recent project that people can go back and check out from you?
So, I mean, I dropped 2 projects last year, but one of them really just came out this year on streaming platforms. I dropped Triller Season Volume 1.
Okay.
Which is funny because I don't know if there's going to be a volume 2. It'll probably be in a few, but I dropped that, and then I dropped a project called Closure, which are 2 totally different projects. Triller Season is kind of more like mixtape, aggressive, street rap kind of shit like that. I won't even say street, but let me just say aggressive. And then Closure is like a real vulnerable project because, you know, I went through a breakup with my son's mother, and it was like, you know, like a real trying time. So it was just me just being vulnerable and explaining my feelings, and it's like just a relatable project for anybody who's ever been through something like that. Gotcha.
You think about when you go into the creation aspect of a project, does it take having something going on for you to be able to get that motivation, like something to speak to us, or is it just all just drawn organically?
Nah, so like Triller Season was really just a collection of songs. Like we rap, so niggas gotta rap regardless. I'm gonna go to the studio, make something, have inspiration. I may hear this person that makes me feel this way, or a beat make me do that. So Triller Season was like a collection of just songs that I was just doing. Where Closure was like, it was actually something I was going through. So it's like my pen would just navigate that way anyway. It's like, all right, I gotta get this off my chest, and it was like a form of therapy. So in that instance, it was like a concept-driven project. But a lot of times, I got a project I'm working on. It's loosely conceptual, very loosely, but you know, just I don't need a concept. I do whatever I feel.
Whatever comes to you. Right. That's a fact. What would be like your dream collaboration right now if you could put it all together, producer and artist right now?
I'm gonna go with some generic ass answers. Alchemist.
Hey, that's right now though. Hey, listen, if you ask me producer of the year, probably the past 2 years. Come on, bro. Yeah, Alchemist for sure. Okay. And who would the artist be?
The artist, I'm gonna say Nas.
That's nasty.
Nas.
That's nasty. No pun intended.
Word.
That's ill, bro. I think one of the biggest things for me, when I think about New York hip hop, is like I want it to remain like the identity of what hip hop is, right?
Regional sound kind of thing.
Yeah, and we talked about this on the podcast the other day where Metro Boomin was like he wants to.
I seen that.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I don't agree with it wholeheartedly. I feel like everybody should be able to do what they want to do.
Yeah.
But I think you should still stay true to what got you where you are. Because nowadays, depending on what radio station you listen to, you won't know what city you in. You know what I'm saying? Because they play whatever. They'll play 9 times out of 10. It's a lot of the young shit that we don't listen to. Like there's songs that come on the radio now, but I don't know what it is. Shit that got big off TikTok. Like my kids be singing songs from people whose names I don't know, and it's weird, bro.
You be messing with West Coast artists heavy?
I'm always gonna be big on the TDE conglomerate just because of the ties I have to it, and like I just feel like, you know what I'm saying, like especially that kind of shit. But I'm tapped into a lot of it. There's a lot of shit that just I never was big on anyway.
Right.
So it's like, just because I'm from there, I gotta be authentic to me.
You mess with, I'm sorry.
Nah, go ahead. Yeah.
You mess with Big Sad? That's somebody who people was telling me about when I was out there the other week.
Yeah, I'm familiar with, but I'm not a fan of. If you was to ask me right now to give you...
No, okay, go ahead.
See, if you ask me for somebody from Cali, I'm gonna give you somebody like Boogie. Okay, like West Side Boogie. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna throw somebody like that, or Vince Staples. Okay. I'm gonna throw, some along the lines of that. You know what I'm saying? As opposed to
more like lyric driven than just the West Coast sound.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Because I feel like for me, that's kind of what people's minds automatically go to. But shit, I fuck with certain. It's just certain shit. Like I was big on, Draco. I was big on like.
I feel like everybody was on Draco. Apparently, I just learned this.
More recent. It's like the Nipsey Hussle thing.
Yeah.
It's like that once you know what I'm saying? Before, bro was out here putting out major work, and I never seen nobody talk about it outside of the region. You know what I'm saying?
I was in what is that? What's that shit? Skid Row? Mm-hmm. Like even the homeless people was playing Draco shit.
That shit different, bro.
Word up.
Yeah, you was out there in the trenches for real.
I'm telling you, that's just a different type of feeling on the West Coast.
Big facts. Yeah, I mean, you get a certain appreciation getting off the plane, feeling the weather. You may get choked up from the smog and all that, but once you get to moving around, if you know where you're going and what you're doing, it's a great place to go to, bro. It's just niggas get out there and do too much. Probably the same thing they do when they get to New York. Like first time I went to New York, bro, I was on some tourist shit, like all of that. Tours on the bus, the top with, you know what I'm saying? I was on all of that. You know what I'm saying? Like I was trying to get whatever experience I could. You know what I'm saying? But I think, I think that's important, man. And then, if you think about like most of your favorite artists, if you're a real hip hop fan, like most of them come through. Like I'm a Jay-Z fanatic. Like Hove is my number one. Like it doesn't get any higher than Hove to me all time. You know what I'm saying? And so I work my way down from there. But so what's the difference between the flow in Queens and everywhere else? Like what breeds that that type of artist? Because we talking about everybody you just named. But it's so different than everywhere else, though.
That's real.
Because Queens ain't like Harlem.
No.
Queens ain't like Brooklyn.
No.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't rap like Sky Zoo.
No.
I fuck with Sky Zoo too, though. Let's not get that fucked up. I fuck with Sky Zoo heavy. But y'all don't rap it like, bro. So, like, what do you feel culminates that, like, because when I think of like highly lyrical.
I was just about to say that.
You know what I'm saying? I think that's what I think about. I don't think that there's any discrepancy with that at all.
I don't know. I just feel like I don't know where it stems from or why it's like that.
Steel sharp and steel type of deal?
Maybe. Yeah. Because I don't want to discredit the other girls because there's lyric-driven MCs everywhere.
Yeah.
I feel like Queens, we probably have more lyric-driven MCs. I feel like there could be a case study on the shit that's happening in Brooklyn with how the drill artists had that time and all that.
I was just about to say, because the drill, and that was kind of my point, because the drill music didn't seem to spill over into like a Queens thing to me.
That part. So I couldn't even tell you.
Yeah, that's crazy, bro.
I never thought that deep into it, to be honest. But I will say I feel like Queens MCs are more lyric driven for the most part. For the most part.
Yeah, because even when I think about Harlem, I think about like there was a period of like I know you got Dipset, you got all the artists that's from Harlem, Big L's, but then there still was an era of like the Rhyme Brows and like you see what I'm saying? And I don't know if I just missed it, but I didn't get a lot of that from a Queens. You see what I'm saying? Like
I might be missing it right now because you got me on the spot, but just broadly thinking,
bro,
we got more lyric driven MCs.
Yeah, that's always been my thought process when you think about the artists that you name, bro. Like, is there any current artists from Queens that you rock with, maybe that people wouldn't know of that they probably should?
I mean, we got a lot of MCs, man. Shout out to Kaya Baby. Like these are all like, I guess, underground people doing it. Right. That I would mention, but my brother TGI Fly, Mon Corleone, Cello, Stargella, Keen Streets, Ox, Lex. There's like these people you may not know, but they've been rapping for a minute or they doing their thing, and it's like, just shout out to them.
Shout out to them, man. And every bit of publicity helps an artist get where they need to go. So even just hearing them names, man, if y'all get a chance, for those who watch this shit and need new artists to tap in with, he just gave you a list of it. What my thing and what I hate to hear is, it ain't nobody doing that shit no more. Or ain't nobody making hip hop like that. That shit is weird as fuck, bro.
That's not true.
It It's weird as shit, and there's people everywhere doing it. You know what I'm saying?
I think at this point, everything is available. You got to do a little bit of digging,
and that's the thing. You fucking lazy. Quit being lazy and go find the music. You gotta get outside, bro. They let us back outside a long time ago. Like, get outside, get to some festivals or something. Get to a show.
Mike Picasso's another one.
Mike Picasso.
You know what I'm saying? Tap in with these people, man, because there's people out here putting in real work, and all it takes is
Don Vo. I'm sorry,
Don
I can't even
Skino,
go without saying that. My apologies, Io the Don, my brother.
Yeah, I was thinking, like, did he say Io? I wasn't sure.
Yeah, word.
Well, man, let people know where they can find you, man. Your socials, all that shit, so they can tap in. Which we're gonna put it on the screen too at the bottom, so you see it.
The bottom of the screen. It's gonna say "Focus the Truth," whatever it says to that. I mean, it's pretty much as steady across all all socials. Focus the Truth, spelled exactly how it sounds. FOCUSTHETRUTH. I'm on Instagram, FocusTheTruth.com, Facebook. At whatever you get your Googles.
You know how
I'm available, man. I ain't hard to find. You follow me. Tell me you saw me here. Take caution. I'll follow you back.
You know what I'm saying?
You got the Sage guarantee that you will get quality music all the time with Focus the Truth. Grade A nutrition. I always put, whenever I repost, I put grade A, non-GMO, organic hip-hop. Like, there's no fillers, no nothing. It's all good nutrition right there.
Facts. And man, make sure y'all tap in with let them know, Sage, about the app, man. And
hell yeah.
Make sure you let them
Artist Connect, man. The best app in the world. Y'all make sure y'all download that. If you're looking to connect with other artists, whatever geographic location you've located at, go there, download the app, sign up, tell them I sent you, and then Sage gonna give me some money, and then I might break you off.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
We're gonna make you finding the collabs that you want to get like that. Like instantly, you know what I'm saying? Just boom, you connect with the right people so we can get back to making way better art, increase the quality of all the music all around. That's what the Artist Connect app is all about. So download that in the App Store. ArtistConnect app.
Listen,
Looks like a power button.
Facts.
Don't download the fake one. Download the real one.
Get the real one, okay?
Get the real one. Make sure you always look for the tag. Get the real one. The real one looks like a power button.
Listen, Artist Connect is the reason this shit happening right here. So
That's a fact.
Tap in with my guy, man. I know y'all finna do the open mic tonight, right?
Yeah, we're about to go crazy right now. Go straight there.
That's some dope individuals in that building too.
Yeah, the Love Mic every Monday, sundown at Granada. Come through, perform, sharpen your craft. Got a dope crowd every single Monday. So
Granada's a dope place to perform too. That's the one thing I will say about Dallas. Their live venues out here are top tier.
You gotta put me on to some more. I'm trying to get entrenched in Dallas.
Say less, bro. Say less.
Word up.
Say less. Next time you come out here, bro, just shoot. Let me know you say.
Prepare.
We go 2 in advance before I even
everything
pull up.
will be in play, bro. You don't have to ask for a thing. Let me tell you, the out of town homies always get love because I know how it feels to go somewhere and you need what you need. So definitely glad y'all came in. Shout out to Sage. Shout out to Focus the Truth, man. We out this bitch all over radio for sure.
Love.
Let me tell you something.